What's going on, everybody? And, oh, hold on. Wait a second. Check this little dude out. Oh my god, I love it. So now, every time you see... Now, every time I start the video, it's gonna be this little guy who's gonna be doing it instead of you just staring at the screen, which you do anyways, because that's how YouTube works. Today, we're gonna be going over a new what if that kind of relates to Dragon Ball Daima, which is gonna be called What If Goku Met the KAIS Early? Now that may come off as a little confusing, but don't worry, I'm gonna make sure to explain everything in this video. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let's get straight on into this new story. So in this new story, King Kai's planet would be swapped with the Kaioken realm, meaning that after Goku would die, he would visit a different deity. This means that Kami would have been in contact with Shin rather than King Kai. Once Goku would pass Snake away, he would find a giant white door. Goku would then enter the door, where he would find himself in the realm of the Kais. Goku would look around, wondering where to find the Supreme Kai, with Shin and Kibito finding Goku. Goku would go up to greet himself, with Shin being amused, while Kibito would be a little bit angered that Goku wasn't showing proper manners to a god. Shin would tell Goku that Kami had spoken very highly of him, and Shin would say he's very surprised to hear that a Saiyan wants peace, rather than destruction. Goku would be confused by this, with Shin then explaining the story behind the Saiyans. Goku would also hear about the legends of the Super Saiyan, and would be intrigued to hear about it, and would wonder if he can attain the power himself. Shin would tell Goku he's getting way ahead of himself, and that if he wants to beat the Saiyans, Vegeta, and Nappa, then he must begin training immediately. Goku would be excited, and his training would begin. Goku would roughly have around 5 months to train, and during that time, Shin would constantly test his limits. Goku would also train alongside Kibito during this time, with Kibito not going easy on Goku. Thanks to Shin and his healing ability, they would be able to train very hard, so Goku would be able to train and get Senkai boost at the same time. In this timeline, Goku would actually become much stronger, and his base form would be on par with his Kaioken form from canon. I believe that Goku would surpass his canon self, since his training with the Kais would be more advanced, and having Kibito as a sparring partner would help Goku out very much. Thanks to the Kais, Goku would leave to Earth on time. Before he would leave, he would find the Z-Sword, and would attempt to take it out, but he would stop, as he would see that he wasn't there quite yet. Once Goku would arrive on Earth, everyone would be shocked to sense Goku's boost in power, with the Cybermen being dealt with easily. This would enrage Vegeta, who would attempt to take on Goku alone, but Goku would actually be able to deal with Vegeta by himself pretty easy this time around. Vegeta would be getting enraged that he cannot put a dent in Goku, and would decide to fire up a Power Ball. Goku would be horrified to not only see that Vegeta had become a great ape, but also Nappa. The Kais would then begin to panic, as they would have forgotten that the Saiyans could exploit this skill. Goku would then begin to get beaten down by the two, with Nappa going to finish Goku, but then he gets shot in the back by Piccolo's special beam cannon. Nappa would look back angered, with Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu firing attacks towards Nappa. Goku would shout to his friends to run, but they wouldn't listen until it would be too late. Goku would then watch in horror as his friends would be mercilessly killed. Goku would then begin to tremble, with Shin telling Kibito he's going to Earth, with Kibito interjecting, saying he can't. Goku would watch as Vegeta and Nappa would kill Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu, with Gohan looking on in horror, with Krillin protecting him. Vegeta would laugh, telling Goku that before he dies, he's going to make sure that he witnesses everyone he loves die first. Vegeta would then lift his foot in an attempt to stomp onto Gohan and Krillin until he would stop all of a sudden. Vegeta would then look back towards Goku in shock, as Goku would then begin to glow with a powerful aura. Goku would then grit his teeth, as the anger from watching his friends die would then be unleashed, as he would then awaken his Super Saiyan. Shin and Kibito would look on stunned, with Goku looking towards the Great Ape with anger and venom. Vegeta and Nappa would then look on stunned, questioning if this is the legendary Super Saiyan. Goku's power would easily surpass the two Great Apes together, but this Super Saiyan wouldn't be as strong as his canon Super Saiyan just yet, since this is much earlier on. Goku would then begin to beat down the two Saiyans, with Shin telling Goku to destroy their power balls. Goku would then do so, with Vegeta and Nappa becoming stunned, as they would shrink down to base form. Now, would Goku actually kill the two Saiyans? I think the only way that would happen is if maybe Gohan died, but since that didn't happen, Goku would spare the two. After the Saiyans would retreat, Shin and Kibito would then arrive on the planet, healing everyone, with Kibito asking Goku why he didn't finish the Saiyans, with Goku explaining that it wasn't worth it and that he wants to learn more about them. Gohan would also ask his dad about what that new power was, with Goku saying he thinks it's a power called Super Saiyan. Shin would then agree, saying how impressed he is that Goku was able to acquire such a legendary power so soon. Kibito would then say that with the power of Super Saiyan, he could potentially be enough to defeat Frieza. With the power of Super Saiyan in Goku's grasp, Shin would decide that their training has only begun. Goku would be excited, but would tell Shin and Kibito about his friends. Kibito would then interject, saying that Namek may be their best shot to bring his friends back. Goku would be happy with this, and the group would then prepare to head to the realm of the KAIS to continue their training for their travels to planet Namek, and more importantly, to face down with Frieza. And with that, we'll leave the story off for right now. I know this is a very short video and a very slow start, but this is a very slow start to a very big story, so I can't wait to see you guys see the rest. In the next part, we will see that Goku will not only be up against Frieza, but also the return of the Saiyans. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!